We have owned the FightCamp system for many years now, ranging way back to our apartment gym in Georgia to now in 2024 in our garage gym space here in Florida. So today we update our review on the FightCamp system, not only for 2024, but also as my personal experience as a 52-year-old man. Right after this. Welcome back to the home studio. And as I said in the top of this video, we're going to update our Fight Camp system review, not only for 2024, but my personal experience as a 52-year-old man. Speaking of which, if you don't know who I am, nor what this channel is all about, my name is Stevie Richards. I have well over 31 years of experience as a professional wrestler. And when you're reviewing Fight Camp products or boxing products with 31 years of experience, throwing punches not meant to hit anyone or anything. So there was a transition from the quote work punches of professional wrestling to the Fight Camp boxing punches and also kicks. Let's not forget about those, since I take pride in not touching anybody with my kicks. The Fight Camp workout was a little bit different, but it was really a lot of fun. And this is the way I use the Fight Camp system in 2024. Now, when using the Fight Camp app, I really do strongly recommend that you go through the initial course with Tommy, Jessica, PJ, and move on from there. I only said those three names because I tried to go past that after my back injury. By the way, we have a video about my back injury regarding deadlifts up here on the channel. Lots of comments. You can leave a comment below again about that as well. But those were the first three instructors. I went through that. Then I took a 1 month break because of my back injury, came back, picked up the course, picked up the lesson plan, the training right away. And I found out that I shouldn't have done that. I should have went back to day one and really re-ingrained the foundational training to get to that point, because it starts out with 4 rounds. Then in this case, I tried to do 6 rounds, and jumping back into it was an absolute mistake. I was completely winded by round 3. I couldn't get to round 4, which is great because I failed. I want to go back and improve and do better. But I was winded. My heart rate was up into the 140s and 150s. So I recommend, even if you take a week off, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks, especially, but even if you take a week off, be mindful that you need to kind of step back into that carefully, maybe go back to day one. If you jump right back into it and you extend yourself too much, you're really going to possibly injure yourself. I didn't. I was just winded and embarrassed, but it's definitely something you have to follow along in the structure of the training for boxing, kickboxing, among other workouts. Like I said, we're going to do a dedicated video on the app itself. It's incredible. The core technology of the Fight Camp, besides the app, but what goes hand in hand with the app, are the punch trackers. The punch trackers are amazing. They're more accurate than I really could have guessed. It measures your punches, how many you throw, and also the power behind those punches. And it really is just almost right on the mark. It's never going to be 100% accurate, but it's as close as I've seen with any kind of technology that tracks your movements, or in this case, more specifically, your punches. So let's talk about the price. The price of the Fight Camp obviously is not cheap. You factor in the subscription, but for a family that works out like myself and my wife, and if you have more people in your family, the cost of that monthly membership really does kind of cost less over the course of use by a family, by multiple members. Now, talking about the punch trackers, the wraps, and the gloves, you are going to need to get more than one if everybody's training together. You're not able to track multiple punch trackers within the same instance of the app. So one person at a time can use it. If multiple people use it at the same time, my assumption is you need separate subscriptions and also separate accounts for that. But if you want to take turns one at a time, one pair of punch trackers, one pair of quick wraps, and depending upon your hand size, you're definitely going to need to buy either small or large gloves. My wife has small, I have large gloves, and it works out just fine. Now, besides the cardio aspect of the Fight Camp system, which by the way, you're going to have an amazing cardio workout, I'm using it as a 52-year-old man for more hand-eye coordination training. As we get older, these skills, cognitive training, hand-eye coordination, they do decrease, they do diminish. So you need to train like physical therapy. That's the way I look at it. Physical therapy for my hand-eye coordination, coordination in general, which I'm pretty clumsy, but also cognitive training. And it really has allowed me to focus, because that's what you have to do when you're doing this. You have to focus on your lower body, your upper body, your punches, where you're putting them, the combinations. You have to pay attention to the app. It's really an incredible training tool, not just for the cardio, but like I said, as a 52-year-old man that needs to try to stay as sharp as possible, the Fight Camp system is an immense resource for doing that. So that is about it for my 2024 review as a 52-year-old man of the Fight Camp system. I absolutely recommend it. I absolutely recommend the punching bag, the gloves, punch trackers. Of course, you're going to need those. And those quick wraps are a sleeper hit. If you ever wrapped your hands up going boxing, this knocks it down to about 3% of the time you would take to wrap and unwrap. The quick wraps are definitely a great invention by Fight Camp. But the app itself, we're going to do a dedicated deep dive. Like I said, I know we covered a lot in this video, but I really want to look closer at all the features and maybe some stuff they might be able to improve on. But honestly, every time I open the app, they've already improved it to where I don't really see any holes in it. And there's a lot of smart fitness apps that I cannot say are worth the monthly subscription, but the Fight Camp app definitely is. And if you decide to get the Fight Camp, as far as buying the hardware, subscribing to the app, we do have an affiliate link. Sometimes it helps you save money, but each and every time you use those affiliate links, like the one we have for Fight Camp, it helps support the content here at Stevie Richards Fitness. We are so grateful for that. We're grateful for you and watching this video. Please like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Most importantly, God bless each and every one of you. Have a great day.